Every project starts by looking within. Start by asking yourself, how do I want to feel when I'm in this space? If you want to design a space that feels calming, ask yourself, where's a place I feel relaxed? What does it look like?
Or think about a place with an energetic vibe. What were the colors in that space?
Think of a time you last felt inspired. What artwork do you remember seeing around you? These personal memories are clues to creating a space with emotional impact. You've been in rooms that have felt sterile, like they're missing something. They are. They're missing emotion. By inserting yourself into the design, the space becomes meaningful and the design actually becomes elevated. At the Pasadena Showcase House, we wanted visitors to enter our room and feel something, to have an emotional experience. But what?
Well, that's what we had to figure out.
In the next few minutes, we'll take you behind the scenes for the making of the Enchanted Nook at the Pasadena Showcase House of Design. And we'll reveal 7 expert tips on how to use custom art and murals to take your design projects to the next level. As identical twins growing up in the country, we loved drawing pictures together and venturing into the woods. We built forts and escaped into our imaginations.
And we also loved listening to our dad read us bedtime stories, which I think both inspired our art and our sense of adventure.
I agree, and today we continue to make art together. While we usually work with clients, we saw the Pasadena Showcase as an opportunity to tell our own story for a truly meaningful space.
So how did we want to transform our memories into a magical environment?
We've had the privilege of painting murals at Pasadena Showcase for several designers over the years. But this year we wanted to do a space that was truly our own. We knew we didn't want a big room that needed major renovations. After all, we're not interior designers, we're artists. Instead, we wanted to wrap a small space entirely with hand-painted murals to create a fully immersive experience.
And after searching every room in the house for the right fit, we finally opened the door to an upstairs hall closet.
A very unassuming closet, one that wasn't even on the map. We were inspired instantly, rapidly building off each other's ideas.
A very twin moment.
What if we turned the closet into a cozy nook for a little girl to hide away with her fairy tale books?
I would have loved a space like that as a kid.
Me too. Imagine this. The walls could be filled with murals of a lush forest, like the one we used to play in. We could paint vignettes of fairy tale stories like the ones our dad used to read to us.
We were inspired, but would they award us this unmarked closet?
A sure way to achieve a luxury feel in room design is with custom art and quality craftsmanship. Evidence of the human hand says this can't be replicated. When something requires skill and patience, we assign a higher value to it.
For Pasadena Showcase, we wanted visitors to walk into our space and say, this is truly special. So, how did we make a children's space feel luxurious?
Unlike most of our projects, we didn't really have a client for this one. So we imagined Clara Baldwin as our client.
But not Clara as an adult, rather Clara as a 6-year-old girl just arriving in California on the back of a covered wagon.
We thought about what she might want to see in this space. What are her favorite stories? Maybe fairy tales where little girls go on big adventures.
But let's take that one step further. What if Clara herself was painted right in the mural as the main character of each story? And her little puppy could be her trusty sidekick.
We imagine young Clara sitting in her enchanted nook, imagining herself as Goldilocks eating the bear's porridge, or Little Red Riding Hood skipping through the woods to her grandmother's house.
And to personalize it even more, we had the idea to include Clara's own house right in the forest as well.
Let's talk about the style. We searched for inspiration that would be fun for a kid, but sophisticated for a luxury home, something that could even work in a formal dining room.
We took inspiration from William Morris with his foliage-rich wallpapers, as well as inspiration from the Bimmelbach style, packing details and stories from floor to ceiling, encouraging a child to explore the entire room.
For this project, the color palette was predetermined. Dunn Edwards provided 38 colors to choose from.
We selected the ones that felt earthy, colors you'd see in the woods. And we were lucky to learn that the 2026 color of the year is a deep green called Midnight Garden.
Kismet.
Another consideration was the space. This is a small room. It's just 4 feet by 4 feet. Because the mural is custom, we were able to design it to fit the closet perfectly, covering every single surface.
That's what's great about custom murals. You have total control over everything, from story to style to colors and size. While the murals cover the walls, the first thing you'll notice in the room is a big, comfy chair covered in green fur. A perfect spot to snuggle up with a book. Below is a moss-inspired rug to mimic the forest floor, and overhead are dried flowers capping off this wooded fort. Next to the chair is a side table with Clara's favorite books, and a charming crow lamp, a nod to the Brothers Grimm's frequent use of the bird in their stories.
I love that lamp. To make the space even cozier, we decided soft lighting was the way to go. And it was important to highlight details throughout the entire mural. To accomplish this, we integrated soft lights directly into the artwork, illuminating the winding paths and lighting up the cottage windows. We then added fiber optics to light up the night sky.
To enhance the experience even further, we wanted to give the comforting feeling of having a story read aloud. We installed 9 metal lanterns directly on the mural, one for each fairy tale. By simply touching a lantern, a sensor is activated and you hear a professional actor read the fairy tale of your choice.
In the cool garden behind the palace, the princess sat on the old stone well.
So little Clara can sit back, listen to her fairy tales, and imagine herself in the painted scenes that surround her. Let's go behind the scenes to see how the Hattas Studios team worked together to transform this basic storage closet into a magical, immersive escape. For us, process is king. Our leadership team approaches every project with the same 7 steps. And we involve the client along the way to ensure the final piece feels like it's truly theirs. We start with a consultation to see the space and discuss ideas with our client. We consider the constraints for each project and imagine what is possible. Once we've agreed on the vision and budget, we develop a concept that's just right for our client.
Once they're happy with the concept, we start designing. We do this digitally, so it looks as close to the final mural as possible. We even provide a mock-up of the room with a design on the walls, making it very easy for our clients to imagine what the final artwork will look like in the space. Here, they can give any final feedback before paint touches the wall.
Once the design is approved, our production department gets to work. They prepare references, mix colors, set up transfers, and collect all the materials and equipment needed for the project. So when it's time to paint, the artists are fully prepared to deliver exactly what the client expects. While we usually paint directly on the wall, we can also paint on oversized mural canvas, or in this case, wood panels, allowing the mural to be relocated in the future if desired.
Now it's time to transfer the outline of the design to the wall. Depending on the project, we may use perforations, stencils, and even virtual reality to draw the entire design perfectly. No wonky results.
Finally, it's time to paint. Our skilled artists build up the artwork with many layers, developing the right style and level of detail for the project.
Craftsmanship and attention to detail are key. The progress is carefully reviewed each day to make sure the artwork perfectly matches the original design. No surprises.
We love this part. Seeing the delight on our clients' faces is the best part of the job.
Before we pack up, we make sure the client is happy. If any touch-ups are needed, we take care of it.
Our team takes great pride in our professionalism, which means a smooth and enjoyable experience from start to finish. This takes expertise, great organization, and ongoing communication.
Since 2003, we've completed nearly 10,000 murals, always striving to deliver quality work and execute our clients' visions beautifully.
Think about your next home design project. How can you enhance the feeling of luxury with custom art or murals?
We'd love to work with you. Sign up for a free consultation to discuss ideas for taking your design to the next level.